Hi guys, welcome back to At Home with Holly. My name's Holly. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Today we are going to be making some chicken suet. I don't know how you pronounce it, but basically the chicken treats that are normally I get them from the tractor supply stores or tractor and supply company or farm and fleet or whatever you have near you. They sell them. They're like boredom busters for chickens. Over the winter, my chickens are in an enclosed, well, my chickens are always in an enclosed run to keep them safe from predators. But especially during the winter, I feel like it's super boring for them. Maybe it's just in my brain. So, anyway, I'm a little extra and I want to make them some homemade treats. And so, one of the things that you can do is use up things that you have on hand, things that are healthy. And I like the ingredients that go into the homemade ones a lot better than I do the ones that you get from the store. So we are going to make some. I looked up a whole bunch. I've never made them before, so I'm excited to try this with you. I looked up a whole bunch of recipes online, and they were all different, and they all basically said, like, put in what you want, but you do need to have some kind of like fat, oily substance to solidify it. So you can use coconut oil, you can use lard, you can use bacon grease, you can use peanut butter, you can use whatever. So we're going to kind of use a mixture of what I have on hand. We're also going to add in some brewer's yeast and some of their actual food. And we're going to add in, I had some freeze-dried fruit that I didn't care for. I have all kinds of things. So we're going to get all this together. And then I have the little silicone molds for mini bundt cakes. So I figured some of them I'll do this because that way I can tie a string around them and hang them. Some of them I'll make in this shape. So we're just going to dive right in, see what I've got on hand, and get this started. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. So some of the ingredients that I'm going to be adding today, just in case you're wondering what I'm going to be putting in mine, I have some bacon grease. I'm going to use up some of that. I don't want to use this as the only fat because there's a lot of salt in it. But I'm going to do some bacon grease because I have a ton of that because I save it when I cook. I have some freeze-dried mangoes that I did not care for, and I like the dehydrated ones. Turns out I don't like the freeze-dried ones. I do have an herbal supplement that I like to give to them, and usually I just sprinkle it over their food, but I thought this would be a great way to get them to have a little bit of enrichment and also get the things they need. So this is a mix that has it all, but honestly, you can do this yourself with some dried oregano, some dried red pepper chili flakes. Chickens cannot detect heat. They don't have that. So all the good things that come from having spicy peppers, they need, and they don't taste the heat. So you don't have to feel bad about giving them heat. It's not going to hurt them at all. So anyway, red pepper flakes, and this one has red pepper flakes, basil, garlic, rosemary, oregano, lavender buds, and calendula. So all of those, not all of them, but some of those things, all of those things we actually grow here. So this year we'll try saving more of that with the intention to make our own mixture too. So I'm going to be adding this mixture. Like I said, I'm going to be adding some brewer's yeast. I'm going to be adding some black soldier fly larvae because I have it and that's their favorite treat. I have a couple extra jars of rendered organic fat. I have like a half a jar of peanut butter that needs used up, some of their actual food. So I'm going to get a mixing bowl and we'll start mixing this all together. So I'm going to clear an area for us to work. So I've got this bowl right here empty to start with, and we're going to get started adding in our fats first. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds just to soften it even more. I left it out on the counter, but just to make sure it's even softer. So here is our slightly melted bacon fat, bacon grease. So these are pint containers. So 2 cups are going in, and it's okay that it has the little pieces of bacon in it. My chickens are going to actually love that. So 2 cups of fat so far. We're going to add 2 cups of their layer feed and 2 cups of the black soldier fly larvae. These are similar to mealworms. I know, a little gross. Similar to mealworms, but even more protein and yumminess, and they absolutely love them. So I'm going to put 2 cups of their food. This is a 4-cup measuring cup, so 2 cups of their food and 2 cups of the black soldier fly larvae. I'm going to add a few scoops worth, basically, of brewer's yeast. This is just a really good source of protein. What I'm trying to do here is give them extra protein in the form of enrichment, because they need the extra protein to stay warm during the winter. They need the extra protein help growing back some of their feathers. Some of them are still having trouble coming out of their molt, so this is just a little bit. So I have about 1 cup left in the jar of this peanut butter. One more cup of this pork fat. Look how cute this is. Beautiful. Ooh. All right, definitely have that red pepper coming through. All right, I'm adding another cup of their feed and another cup of the black soldier fly larva. Okay, let's get it in the molds. Look at how cute these are. Nice and solid. So I am going to pop a few of these out and put them in the run and see what they think. This is probably overkill for the first day, but let's see what they think. Success. That's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for following along with this journey that we're on. I want to thank you guys so much for the likes and the comments and the shares. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We have a whole lot more fun chicken and gardening and preserving and growing things to do. So can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, my friends.